If you follow my channel or Facebook page for a while now, you can tell I have a strong dislike for Mario Party 10. I made a ton of memes making fun of it in the past, but I'm gonna do something a little different today. In this video, I will list as many positive things about the game in terms of gameplay, presentation, and aesthetic. Without further ado, let's be nice to Mario Party 10. Starting with the main menu, although it looks very basic in comparison to the previous Mario Party games, I can at least appreciate a guidebook sitting on the bottom right corner there. It's nice in the game to remind players to put on the wrist strap for the Wiimotes, I guess. Okay, this is the first positive note for real. 10 did bring back Donkey Kong, who was absent from being a playable character since Mario Party 4. I can appreciate that, and Toadette being playable, and Spike for some reason, before there aren't in Super Mario Party and Superstars. I like how the character portraits are animated. It's nice in the game to inform the player the total playtime estimate before actually playing in case they need to be somewhere afterwards. The boards themselves are actually very visually pleasing. Mushroom Park, which is the first board for instance, has a ton of references from previous games, like the warp block from 3D World. The way the dice topples when you hit it like an actual dice block is a nice touch. Bowser being trapped in the gamepad and constantly trying to bash the cell door open is pretty funny, and brings about some dire consequences for the first person to actually free Bowser, like taking half of the mini-stars and raining Bowser spaces on the board. The mini-games are activated through spaces rather than once per turn, but that can potentially mean people can play multiple minigames during one turn, which is cool. Speaking of minigames, this game has a ton of fun minigames and I'm surprised hasn't been brought back in future Mario Party games. The lucky spaces are neat little chances to win some extra stars. I like how you can strategically screw over others by deliberately going to the minus mini-star path right before it's their turn. I like how there's many boss battles and how they use the fortress from New Super Mario Bros. This battle serves as a chance to win some extra mini-stars. This is a pretty interesting concept, where everyone must compete or work together to defeat the giant boss. Around the midpoint of the board, it's cool that they reference toad houses from the platformer games, and even gives a chance for everyone to win free items, even going as far as to slow down the roulette for the last place player. Once again, these minigames are actually really solid. I gotta give credit to the Mario Party games for coming up with such bangers, despite the main formula changing time to time. I love how Bowser is 10 times bigger than everyone else in the game, and is seen as his gargantuan threat. To be fair, he always was in Mario Party. One new thing they added is the reverse minigame. The objective is to purposely lose a minigame in order to win 20 mini-stars, which sounds a bit weird but interesting nonetheless. To top the board off, there is the final boss minigame where everyone must fight the boss related to the board you're playing on. In this case, Petey Piranha will be the boss of Mushroom Park. I like how they kept the tradition of handing out bonus stars depending on how the players perform during the session. Another thing I like is how you can customize your card's design depending on the board you're playing on. As for the board designs themselves, they look pretty astonishing to be honest. Now moving on to Bowser Party, the main course and selling point of the game, and probably where the game shines the brightest. 4 players must work together to evade a giant Bowser, constantly on their trail, and avoid losing all their hearts in special Bowser minigames. Bowser gets to roll multiple dice blocks in order to keep up with the car. When Bowser moves on the board, the sheer force of his presence is enough to shake the entire screen and destroy everything in his way, and literally leaps at the car when he catches up with them. Depending on Bowser's mood, the difficulty of the minigames will increase or decrease. If he's in Fury mode, the minigames will be exponentially harder. The mid-boss battle sections are there to slow down the players so Bowser can get to them easily. The Bowser minigames are honestly one of the best Bowser minigames I've ever seen. All of them are equally challenging for both sides, as both need to work hard to overcome their opponents. Overall, as much flack as I gave Mario Party 10, making this video has changed my perspective on the game a little bit. Of course, I still prefer the older ones, but I have a newfound appreciation for this game now that I'm only focusing on the positives, which turned out to be way more than expected. Thank you for watching. Comment down if you like Mario Party 10 or not, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this.